Surf fishing with Friedman Adentures, Phil Friedman.
Man, what's going on, Mikey? How are you?
I'm doing excellent. Beautiful day here. I saw your posts and I had to come down here. And I walked up to the beach and it just couldn't be any nicer and more beautiful.
It's
so
gorgeous, isn't it?
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
We're honored to have you, man.
A trough right at the bottom, and you want to get your jig right there and then pop.
Hello, Chris with Polarized Brine. This is the Pacific Ocean edition. It's for the region that you catch your fish. It's an ice brine.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, bro.
Michael Lamont.
What's up, Michael? How you doing? Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You've been nice. You heard it enough. Mikey,
I'm Bill.
nice to meet you, Bill. It's a pleasure. He was just telling me stories about going to Guadalupe Island in the 80s and catching bluefin tuna.
Hey,
What's
Mikey.
good? Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you, Lucky.
Hey, Mikey.
I appreciate you watching my
What's
videos.
up?
JD.
Right on, JD.
I'm fan of your videos, man. I've been watching for a while.
I really apprate that. Yeah.
Good morning.
How you doing, bro?
Good.
I watch your show all the time.
Right on. I appreciate it. What?
James.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Big game, James. Look at this guy's water skiing.
Davies Lures.
Right on, Dave. You got some plastics right here.
Happy to share with you, Mikey.
What do you got, Phil?
Oh!
Probably easier. I would think.
Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your buddy Mikey here. SD Fishing Sip, Sunday, February 23rd, 2025. And I'm here in beautiful, what is this, Sunset Beach, Daryl?
It's Surf City.
Surf City, California. I'm here with Daryl. Probably saw him when we were fishing together on the sport boat last year out at Catalina, rockfish and halibut. But the name of the game today is gonna be some surf fishing with Friedman Adentures, Phil Friedman and his whole crew. They're here down on the beach. It's a little after 6 in the morning. High tide's right about now, I think. You can see there's some surf in the water. But just a beautiful morning here, flat glassing conditions. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that subscribe, pound that like, show all the love and support. Let's see who we got working out there. There's Phil right there now, filming it up by the water. Some GoPro on GoPro or some filming on filming action.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, man?
Good.
Oh, they got a leopard?
Yeah, give me a foot. Fluorocarbon in the sand. This mic is more.
How you doing?
Hi, Dan.
Dan, nice to meet you, Dan. They just got on the live bait. They got leopard or cut dead bait.
I think it was a chunk of mackerel. I think he had a chunk of mackerel. I heard him say something about mackerel.
Hey, that's a good way to start our day. Yeah, that's awesome. See that, Bill?
Yeah, that was cool.
You got a jig? I could throw. Well, I'm gonna. What do you think is? I got a Lucky Craft. What do you think is best to?
I think right now that surf's pumping so fucking much that the Lucky Craft's going to hard to get out there. You know what I mean? It's going to foam back up and float in faster, I think.
Or do you think it's better to do a bait and wait? Or are you gonna fish jigs? It's better jigs, huh?
Yeah, I'm just going to fish like this jig right now. But I mean, I have plenty of stuff, whatever you want to try.
You ever fish the slow pitch kind of style stuff?
For surf?
In the surf.
No. I know what you're talking about because my buddy loves doing that.
He's had success.
That's all he does.
Corvina and stuff, like 20, 30 gram with the little assist hooks on it.
Yeah, whatever you want. I have big, heavier spoons. I got little things. I got Lucky Crafts, any probably color. I got fake squid.
What's the good? Either the Lucky Craft or no, but you said it's too much. I know I want a heavier, so I saw this.
Yeah, use that then.
You think the Castmaster?
That's good if you want to. Whatever you want, brother.
Is this the same as the Castmaster for trout?
It's a bigger one. That's all.
But is it made for saltwater or it's freshwater?
It's too light.
What's that right there?
That's like a GT. These right here are for like catching GT and all that.
That's a GT jig?
Yeah, dude, these are freaking good.
But you use them for the surf?
Surf, yeah. But down in Baja and all that. This is
really
down there, bro. Yeah, look at these. I have other ones too. They're kind of heavy too. Look, this one I rigged up myself. I just put a skirt on it full to try to make it look like a squid. Feel this.
That's awesome.
Feel the weight of it. It's about 4 ounces or something like that.
And then you can put a piece of cut bait and
or
squid on it.
Or something like that. Yeah, you probably could fish the crap out of something like that, dude, and kill it. You know what I mean?
GT ice cream.
I seen them fishing. They were catching GTs right off the surf, dude.
Really?
Yep. That's why I was
And
like,
where
I'm
was
gonna
that
get a
at?
few of them. Down in Cabo.
Cabo?
Or Cozumel, or what's that over there?
That's way better than my report.
By that island over there.
Off of Cancun.
Yes. Yes. Whatever you want, bro.
And then what about leader? What pound leader should I have? And did you bring any? Otherwise, I have a clip, and I'll just tie a clip to this. But this is like 30 pound.
You're hired.
It doesn't. Does it matter?
No. This is like the right size too. Like kind of what I'm fishing. It's up to you.
Man, you are awesome, Lucky. Way to go, buddy.
Let me see that. Is that what you caught your halibut on last year?
Yeah, that's the same. That's the same one I'm looking at.
Yo, Chris!
Same.
Hey, Chris!
I'm gonna try it.
What's
Whatever
up,
you want,
Chris?
man.
What's up, Chris?
Whatever you want, my friend.
Yeah, you give him a hug.
What's up, Chris? I'm in Adentures. Good morning. How are you?
You give him a hug, Dad.
We got one leopard shark already.
I want to give you a hug.
You can use whatever you want. You don't have to use that one. Use whatever you want, bro. It doesn't matter. If you think it's light, it's cool. It don't matter. You'll try it and you'll end up changing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have a variety until I get bit. I'm gonna change it up.
Big crowd.
That's silly, right?
Phil, what a great turnout.
Step in the air. What?
I'm stoked.
Look behind you.
I got some.
What's going on? How are you? Doing well. Yourself? See you, man. Same here.
Cause see, I got these little jigs also. That's what
Those are
I'm.
the mini. Those are the.
That mini,
those are the
but
finesse ones right there.
those, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These are like 40 gram.
Yeah, those are. That's probably too light right here, though.
Yeah, that's what I need a little bit heavier.
Yeah,
And then these spoons, but see, check out my buddy's making these. I think he's calling them nut breakers. But he just does that with the weight. You see that? He makes it himself, and the weedless hook and the ring.
It's like a halibut setup right there. You might want to pull that through there.
Try this one right here.
Why not?
Yeah. No, just have them all be. That's what I'm putting a clip on, and I'm gonna have them all ready to go.
Because that's more like fishing a drop shot. You know what I'm saying? It's just weighted in the front.
No, you're being a great boy. Well, you got the origin too.
No, you know what? Look at it. It don't matter, right? I'm just gonna tie a clip to this, and that's all I need.
That's what I do.
Fishing the jigs, it doesn't matter.
Clip it,
You got the good ones. Where'd you get those?
I have some more here. I got them on Amazon.
You ever mess around with AliExpress? Tio down there in Baja, he's all about AliExpress. And he has some of those swivel clips like that.
Good luck with it. Thank you.
These right here.
Yeah. Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, these are like the DK.
That is better because it has that
It's hard to get it off.
barrel swivel on it versus no barrel swivel, you know?
Yeah.
Just
I like it, dude. And then I can also, like I said, take it off and I can put something else on it. You know what I mean? All I got to do is unhook the thing.
Yeah, I know, quick clips. This is all that I use. I even use these on my trolling setups now.
I got some floral if you want. You want to go floral? This is 30 if you want. It's up to you. It don't matter to me. You don't have to. I'm just saying I have whatever you need.
Yeah. I'm just gonna tie this clip on right now.
I'm not gonna even put any.
You're gonna tie it straight to braid. That also works.
Yeah.
You've caught fish like that before.
That's how I caught the halibuts. I never.
You never use leader.
No. They can't see.
Because you don't fish jigs.
It's moving too much. You're constantly moving. I don't have time to look at that part. You know what I mean? They're just more of a reaction.
Yeah, that's what I've always heard too. I've caught yellowtail and the yo-yo just straight on the braid.
Yeah, straight up. They can't really. It's more of a like, hey, that's moving. It's smaller than me. Let me eat it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is. But yeah, I never really fish.
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. I didn't recognize you until I heard your voice.
Yeah, right. You heard it enough. Mikey.
Mikey, I'm Bill.
Nice to meet you, Bill. It's a pleasure.
Meet you too.
Thank you for watching the videos.
Oh yeah.
All the
time.
support. It's awesome to get to fish with you. You normally fish off of the shore, or do you do everything?
Usually boat.
Usually boat. Private boat.
No, the
sport boats.
Boats out of San Diego.
What's your favorite boats to go on?
Probably Shogun.
Shogun.
Yeah.
So you like to go on longer trips?
Yeah.
You go like 8-day, or you go 16-day?
I've been on both.
Both?
Yeah, 16's a little too long for me.
Yeah. But so you've been down to Alijo Rocks a lot?
Yeah.
And Guadalupe Island when you used to be able to fish there?
Well, I fished the Guadalupe in the 80s.
Really?
On a private boat, yeah.
On a private boat?
Yeah.
How many miles is that from, you left out of San Diego?
Out of San Diego, it was 24 hours.
24 hours.
So it must be about 240 miles.
And what kind of boat was that?
78 foot. I don't know.
78-foot private boat.
Yeah.
Like a sport fisher.
Yeah.
With dual diesel engines on it.
Yeah.
And then what did you
buddy
guys?
of mine was the skipper on it.
And you guys brought live bait down there,
We
or all
brought
jigs? You made your own mackerel.
Yeah.
Then you fish those and
Trolled them.
slow troll those on what pound test?
Mikey, you're testing my memory.
All right. You know how I roll. I like to, yeah, no, that's good. But you were able to hook in some nice yellowfin?
Oh yeah.
You
No,
get any?
No, it's all bluefin.
Really?
Yeah. This is around 1985, 86, right in there.
And that bluefin at Guadalupe Island?
We were the only boat there.
Wow. How big were the bluefin?
My biggest was 260.
What?
Yeah.
In the 80s?
Yeah. We ended up with 1,200.
Did you know other people that were making that trip, that did that trip ever? Or were you guys the only boat that did that?
We were the only boat, yeah.
Yeah, that's super progressive.
Yeah.
Wow. That, what year was that?
85, 86, right in there. Yeah. It was quite a trip. We were down there for, I think we stayed 4 nights.
4 nights?
Yep.
And how many, how much fish did you come back with?
1,200 pounds. I don't remember how many fish we
Can
had.
you do me a favor?
But you got a
This
260
gentleman needs to use
on the
restroom.
slow
Can you
troll
take him to
mackerel.
my place?
And probably all mono line, huh? There was no braid at that time. On a big old Penn Senator reel.
If you
Yep.
just when you walk in, you're going to make a right.
Actually,
Go in
I
there.
think it was right at the beginning, Mikey, of
I don't think he'll bother you.
the Penn International.
He's like a
The
Oh, okay, gotcha.
yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah. That's all. I love it. Bill, you said, right?
Right.
Bill, yeah, I love it hearing the story.
Hey!
What? And then we got Phil and Phil.
Deep fish and chips, man. What's going on, Mikey? How
What's
are you?
up? I'm doing
Good to see you.
excellent. Beautiful day here
What's
in
up, buddy? How are you, bro? Man, what
Beautiful.
do we owe this to? You having so special here.
I saw your post yesterday, one of your reels of your shorts, and I had to come down here.
This is so
and
kind
I
of you.
walked up to the beach, and it just couldn't be any nicer and more beautiful.
It's
so
gorgeous, isn't it?
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
We're honored to have you, man.
Yeah.
We got to do a part 2 to our podcast.
I know. I was just telling Daryl,
Daryl
how special of an experience that was for me.
Me too.
And I really appreciate that experience and what the future has in store. Because I got a lot of Baja stories.
Oh,
for
I'm
you.
in then.
Oh yeah.
When are we going to do that?
We'll see in the next couple weeks.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Totally in.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably try.
Fans here. Is that
yeah.
true?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was just telling me stories about going to Guadalupe Island in the 80s and catching bluefin tuna.
Oh yeah.
On a private boat, 78-foot private boat.
Oh,
That's what I love hearing, is the stories and the people, you know, and then also realizing that we're making history right now here too.
Yes.
You know?
And you know, Bill is the kind. Just from you telling me that, he's the kind of guy, he can go catch a giant bluefin tuna at Guadalupe, or come down here and fish for a little perch, and it's all the same joy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's prepared and ready to do it all. That's how I want to be too. Yeah, so that's what I see people operate. Yeah.
It's about the anticipation and the good people here.
Yeah.
Hey, Mikey, thank you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me,
Now,
Phil.
can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Catch a fish.
Yeah, well, see, I gotta get a lure in the water. Too much talking. Always talking. I gotta do more
Zip it
fishing.
out, man. Daryl, thanks for bringing this.
So
guy.
Mikey, what do you
guys
what
find
setup are you
parking?
going to use here?
What do you? So I got my a 9-foot surf rod right here. I put my Tranx 300 on it. I got braid. I already had some 30-pound leader put on it, and then a clip, and then I got a bunch of different jigs.
Hey,
What's-
Mikey.
Hey, how you doing? Who do I have the pleasure of meeting right here?
This is Lucky.
Lucky?
My son Lucky.
Nice to meet you, Lucky.
Hey, Mikey.
I appreciate you watching my
What's
videos.
Sam?
He doesn't know Sam, buddy.
Do you know what's
Sam
Sam?
Villatori from Island Fishing?
I've seen him on the internet,
There you
on
go.
your shows.
There you
Yeah,
go.
so I
Where is
definitely
he?
know.
I don't know.
So what do you recommend, Bill?
Like 3 hours to walk down there.
Yeah.
What do you think, Bill, for my what do you think
Bill,
for
tell him it's not that bad a walk, right?
So what do you think for the jigs and the lures? What do you think, Bill? What should I use for a jig or a lure?
Yeah,
If I'm gonna throw it, I don't have. That's what I was telling them. Someone just got a leopard shark, right?
Yeah.
I know. That's so I already have my setup just to go to clip a jig on this.
Hey, I gotta run. Mikey.
Yeah, sounds
I'll be back,
good.
Bill. You got
Okay,
it.
Phil.
Who's got a perch? Where?
Yeah.
You think bait fishing is better right now? Honestly,
Hard to say. There's only been one.
have
one
you got?
shark
Are you fishing yet, or are you just talking?
No, I threw it out there a few times.
What did you
Lucky
throw?
Craft.
Lucky Craft?
Yeah.
But there was too much surf for the Lucky Craft?
I don't know what happened. The line broke.
Oh, gotcha.
20 pounds.
Probably a lot of surge.
Because that's what I got. Lucky Craft, I got twister spoons, and I got the little micro jigs, you know, like slow pitch style,
Yeah,
like this.
yeah.
And then I even got a plastic like this. So I was just gonna try a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds like the way to go.
Try anything until it works.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt, but I wanted to say hi to you too, Mikey.
Yeah. What's your name?
JD.
Right on, JD.
I'm fan of your videos, man. Been watching for a while.
I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's awesome to meet you in person, and I've definitely felt all the love and support. So thank you for
Thank you, man.
for watching over the time.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
dude.
sharing in the adventures and the journey.
Good morning.
doing,
good
bro?
morning.
Good.
morning.
I watch your show all the time.
Right
Hey,
on, I appreciate it. What,
the last one you got when it was catching the mackerel.
in
guy
in
broke-
Baja and the
the
broke
boat-
down motor and all
Yeah,
that, and
I'm like,
Mauricio.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you like seeing that, all of that, because there wasn't much fishing and catching. You know, it wasn't wide open, but that's the real stuff right there. You know, right?
Just talking about that.
Yeah. So no, and I was telling Daryl too. I still like Mauricio meeting him, and that was such a blessing. And then to be able to get, because everyone's asking me in the video, how much does those trips cost you? It's like, you can't buy the trip, you know, 'cause you just gotta know the people and stuff like that too. So it's truly special, and I'm glad. I appreciate the feedback, you know.
Yeah, 'cause I like stuff like that, because I usually go on trips with Phil, The last one we went on the 8-day trip.
Oh yeah, on the sport, on the
Independence.
Yeah, you guys scored it, huh?
Yeah, man, I had so much fish, man. Freak, I was tired, I was sore. I got home, man, my whole body was arm, legs. I was like, oh my gosh.
What kind of reel were you fishing?
I had I had my 3-speed.
Oh, you got a 3-speed, an Avid,
Yeah.
or yeah?
And I had that. Then I had my 25 Speedmaster. But I didn't use. I had like 8 poles.
And what did you use
Only
the most?
2 I used was my Speedmaster 25 and my Pin 40. That's all I used for the whole trip. Huh. I was catching yellowtails with the pin, and I was catching bluefins and yellow fins with my 25. Then I used my 3-speed, and I got hooked up to a big old shark, huge shark. Well, he took me out there, and I brought him back, and there came some man, big old shark. So I just broke him off, let him in.
What was your biggest bluefin on the trip?
I think about 90 pounds.
Yeah.
I was trying to get one of them big ones, man, but
you were getting some in the night or in the evening? The big ones came.
They got the big ones, then they started getting them in the evening. Then they was kite, using a kite. Most
Yeah,
guys got the big ones on a kite though.
And what type of bait were they putting on the kite?
Big old salami like that. We use yellowtail like that. We're swallowing these things down.
Oh, wait, you were using baby yellowtail?
No,
or
using,
no,
bait.
the scat.
Yeah.
What is it? The scat or something like that?
Yeah, it would just swallow them whole. I was like, this big old bait. As soon as you drop down there, they grab it. I was like, man, I had about like 10 yellowtails, and within, I say 30 minutes to an hour, I just got tired of something.
What are the yellowtail on the yo-yo iron?
I got them on a yo-yo.
What color yo-yo iron?
I was using that Dorado.
Dorado, yeah, the yellow and the green and the white.
Yeah, I was like, everybody was using the scrum egg, and I got hit. Yeah, what color you using? I showed them the start dropping down. It was just crazy.
They were hitting it on the drop, like every drop.
Every drop. I was killing them. I had like my first 30 minutes to an hour, I had 10 of them. I said, I'm done. I don't want no more of them. Yeah. Our first day we went out, our first day we got there, we went out fishing for the yellow fins and the bluefin. My first 3 drops, I got 3 bluefins. They were ranging from 80 to 90 pounds. Ooh. They got bigger. So then I
You got them all? You didn't lose any? You got
every... I lost one.
It just came out the hook, or did you get a tangle?
I had 6 bluefin ranging from 60 to 80 pounds. Yellow fins I had from 25 to 80 pounds. I had like 6 of them. Then after that, I just stopped. You
had a mess of fish.
Yeah, I said, I'm done. Man, I'm done. I feel I was tired. You wasn't tired. You slept. You got to sleep.
Yeah, and then you could rest in the galley and get some food. Was that the best trip you've ever been on?
Yeah. For that long of a trip, yeah. I have been on 5 days, but I was in my 20s. So I went to Guadalupe. They don't open Guadalupe.
No more. You got to fish. Bill was just telling me stories about fishing Guadalupe Island.
Big old sharks out there, boy. Big sharks.
And then have you fished Alijo Rocks too?
Yeah, we went there too.
You got wahoo on Alijo Rocks?
They wasn't there. They was
when
water.
You went there?
Yeah, the water was too cold. Cause young fisher, they caught 5. And we got there, the water was too cold for them, and they moved on.
This was on the same trip you're talking about on the Independence?
Yeah.
Because all that other fish was further up north of Cedros. You were near an island?
Yeah, we caught some right there at Loyas too. Caught a bunch of them. Cause we went to Bonitas. That's where we caught most of our fish at Bonitas. We caught a bunch of them right there. We first got our first day and a half. We set up with, he told us to put a 60, an 80, and a bigger line. So the first day we got there, we were bam, we was kicking. We were at, I think it was like 39 fish or more. That first day, we was killing. Then we went a little bit farther down, and bam, we was on them, man. Everybody was like looking at each other like, man, this is too much fish. I mean, you could sit there and look in the water and see them right up under the boat. Like, what the heck? You drop your jig down or bait down, they grabbing it.
Immediately, yeah.
I had fun.
My name's Bill.
Oh, James.
Nice to meet you, James.
Yeah.
Is Jane, you go by James?
James.
Okay, gotcha,
Big Game James.
Big Game James? Yeah. Right on, Chase.
Big bait Bill.
Yeah, okay. I just come out here feel.
You do a lot of short fishing too?
No, this is my. I came out here a couple times, never fished with him. I decided to do it today because I ain't got to do.
You have a setup to use for it? What do you have for your setup?
I got a surface pole. 11.
That one right there next to the chair?
Yeah. I ain't set up yet.
Okay. You're too busy talking like me, huh?
Yeah. I'm using bait, I got bait. Like most because the waves are high.
That's what you're gonna do, bait and weight?
Yeah, because if you're gonna
cast a jig,
you gotta walk.
From
current is heavy right now. I mean, there's waves, so you gotta get a wave out of
there. Even with the heavy jig, you think it's
Yeah, a lot of guys that walk and do it, you know, like walking last night, most everybody gonna be using bait.
You're saying walk to find a spot where there's
breaking the wall like open like
Gotcha,
that.
yeah.
So the waves break, you gotta open. Let me get over.
Oh, here I got. Let me see. I think I got some stickers. You want a sticker?
Yeah.
You fish on you got private boats at all?
No, I just fish on the sport boats.
Just the sport boats? Yeah, I'm trying to get on some more sport boats this season, network with some captains and see if I can hop on and do some filming on the sport boats, and then also continue to I like doing the report videos on Sundays, you know, because I think that helps out a lot of the guys from Northern California. It helps out because they're traveling really far, you know.
Yeah, I got a daughter, stepdaughter live up there.
Does she fish at all? Your daughter? No.
They too cute, man. They let me do all that.
You got a plier?
I do. Right here, brother. Whatever you need. Pliers, what?
Start talking. Yeah, or a cutter. How many years you had these for?
Long time, bro.
You grease them up? No, nothing.
Well, I do with WD-40.
Yeah, that's how you maintain it.
But the best way to get them is you get these and you dip them in the bait tank every trip you go on.
Constantly, or just like a beginning?
Them.
Yeah, every once in a while.
They get freaking rusty, bro. Because once they get rusty like this,
and it builds up, then
once
it's
it gets
over.
Like this, like it doesn't really rust anymore. You know
I see what you're saying.
Spray it and then you work it, and then man, these freaking are the bomb. These are like the ones we use at work. These are like the ironworker ones.
I know those are no. There's no. All it is just metal. There's no plastic, no nothing. Yeah, all it is just there's not like bearings or anything on the inside. It's just the.
It's not even stainless. This isn't even stainless. Like this is stainless.
This is like cast iron, right?
Yeah,
or something.
Or something like that. Yeah, these are like stainless. So these just will have that, but they'll never. These ones should never rust up. You know what I mean? Because they're stainless. But these, they rust up a little bit, but you just work them. These are the best pliers I've ever had.
So all these guys are saying, were you struggling with the surf and casting jigs?
Not the spoon I have.
It's all right.
Yeah, because it's
big enough.
Yeah, exactly. You can get out past the waves.
Because he was saying something about having to walk down further.
I think he got one. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe. Oh yeah, we can walk anywhere you want right here. This is just. A lot of people know you, Mikey. You see that?
Yeah, no, it's it. But I'm more. Everyone, it's cool. I really like it because that's what I can feel all the love and support. But I also like it more hearing the stories from the other people, like Bill talking about Guadalupe Island and James talking about his epic trip, and just no, it's good. It's nice to be down here, and I haven't even started fishing yet. Yeah, no, I'm trying to get this Castmaster because I was fishing with Mount Miguel High School with the little mini 132nd ounce Castmaster at the lakes at
You teaching the high school kids now, huh?
Matthew, my buddy Matthew, he's watched my
trout, fool.
Did you see that? Yeah, I know. That was
go up to Sierras, bro. I'm telling you.
I know, but hey, at least that I
this year again, Mikey.
Oh, did you already have it booked?
I have 7 campsites up there, bro. All Largo guys. A bunch of us, dude. Yeah.
Dang, look at the surf.
There's at least 30 people.
Well, they were saying to find a break in the What's up, Chris? Oh. Glad, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you in person,
good to
bro.
See you, bro.
Yeah, good to see you too. Nice to fish with. What are you throwing? Are you going?
I just got lugworms. We're just doing surf fishing right now.
Yeah, no, that's what it's probably better for the bait right now, huh?
Yeah.
You got some extra lugworms too if I wanted to switch. I'm gonna start off with this right now.
I got some artificial lugworms too. The red and the green ones work the best, but right now
yeah, the camo ones and stuff like that. I'm gonna cast a little bit the jig and then maybe switch. That's the Carolina rig.
Trying to get him to
oh yeah, you're talking about Phil? Yeah, no, I already got. Yeah. No.
Good morning.
Here we are. We're gonna finally get in the water fishing. I've been doing too much talking, but that's what Chris was saying, that he's gonna throw the. He's got lugworms, live lugworms. Yeah.
We got both artificial lugworms. Gonna cast out on the Carolina right now. See what we can get in the surf.
Let's do it. What are you
fishing
doing,
with the crew? I just got this little Castmaster right here. Daryl hooked me up with.
I like that.
I was fishing the trout with Matthew and the Mount Miguel High School at the lakes.
Oh yeah.
And I was using the little 1/32 Castmaster.
Yeah.
And I was having a lot of luck with that. We'll see what we can do with the bigger one in the surf.
Let's see a big.
And then if I don't get anything, then I'm gonna switch to the worms, because they got the. Is that what they got the leopard shark on?
No, they got that on mackerel.
On a cut piece of mackerel.
Yeah.
After this,
there's some of that around, by the way, if you need to.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna cast a little bit right now. Try to find a break in the surf, huh? Is the best where there's not as many waves. This is all new to me for the surf fishing.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, I'm learning a lot today. Yeah.
found a good spot.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, kind of read the surf a little bit.
Yeah.
And then also, is it worth casting out when there's big sets like this, or do you wait out the sets?
Wait it out. Once it comes in, you chase down the line and then just cast it right behind there. Just cast it right on behind the break.
Past the surf.
Right behind the break line. What up?
And then slow retrieve.
Yeah, slow retrieve. After this, I'll probably throw a crocodile, spoon. You know, I like throwing artificials too.
Yeah.
I'll go for a halibut here. You know, it's starting to slack off. We're at its peak right now, so it's going to start. The tide's going to start going down.
All right,
right
catch
on.
up then.
Right on. Let's go.
Get him, Mikey.
Yeah. No, this is.
I do it all, bro.
That's what I'm ready. That's why I'm out here today. I'm trying to learn it and do it all and be prepared and experience it all, because that's what it's all about.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn, this is a steep beach. Is it usually shaped like this?
It drops off deep right here. It gets 10 feet.
But it's always like this, the shape of the beach?
Yeah.
Really?
Waiting for the wave to break.
Yeah, and then you got it just past it. It's nice there's no grass or weeds here, huh? And then with the jigs, a slow retrieve, or do you like to twitch every once in a while?
You know, with the halibut,
or you mix it up?
The halibut sit on the bottom of the ledge right here.
Yeah.
So they like to twitch, pause, bro.
Right at the base of that trough.
They're right on the bottom of that drop. They're super close, dude.
Okay. So it's more about just dealing with the wave to get it past, to get the idea is get your lure on the bottom and then a slow retrieve and jig it off the bottom.
Slow retrieve, pump, pump, pump.
Yeah, I know, that's right where I was getting it, in that trough right there. And then you gotta time it with the wave, because you gotta want it in between waves when you're in that trough.
Right in that trough, yeah.
Yeah. got this set up a long time ago, 9 foot like this. This thing is nice for flicking it out there, and then I put my Tranx 300 on it. So how long have you been working on your it's Colder Ice? That's the name of the company, right?
Colder Ice Brine, yeah.
Colder Ice Brine. And how long you been working on that for?
I've been working on it for over a year and a half, dude, with the zipper on my lips.
Yeah.
Because I know this is...
And just your own, you've been doing it all on your own?
Yeah, me and my dad and my son.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that. Any luck yet? Yeah, what'd you get? Perch on the little worm? Grub?
Motor oil grub.
Motor oil grub. Oh, I see it right there. Yeah.
Another hit.
Just slow retreat in the trough. You get it down in that trough.
I'm working it all the way from where the waves break. And then
with the current.
It's just because the current's going this way, but I'm pulling it out. Like,
wait for it to break. Throw it out right there.
See where the waves forming up right there? Right
yeah.
there, I'm working it. Getting the bite right about
oh, there. Gotcha. You're just ahead of it where it's breaking.
Yeah. So I was getting the tap. Right over there.
Taps on the perch.
Yeah.
Right on.
Fucking small one.
Yeah. Grub. Motor oil grub.
The hammer grub.
Hammer? The big hammer ones?
Yeah, these are small pack.
And then what pound test is your main line?
This I run 25.
25?
Yeah. I like the heavier because you don't have to put as much on the spool too.
And then 25 pound floral?
12 to 15 pounds.
Fluoro leader.
Yeah.
With the ½ ounce weight?
That's a 3/4.
3/4 ounce weight.
Because like when you use the bigger, the heavier line, when you go lighter, it tangles, it knots up.
It knots up if you go with lighter line?
The lighter line, yeah, because in the current, this stays out a little bit better. It's more, it's stiffer, so it doesn't roll around as much. That's just me, but anyway, that, you know, most guys like to run what, 6, 8, 4.
And you think it makes a difference with the grub, but what about with the spoon?
That's good too.
It doesn't matter. No, but do you think the leader matters when you're fishing a spoon or a jig? Or can you tie it straight to the braid or have 30-pound leader, or does it help to have lighter pound test if you're throwing jigs? What do you think?
With jigs, I go heavier.
Okay.
Just because of the weight.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, that... Exactly. No, I appreciate you sharing your insight, you know, and that's what I realized too. Yeah. It's all what you want to do it.
Yeah. But like, if I was running something like that, I would probably go like 15, go about maybe 18 to about 18 inches at least a leader.
Yeah, a little bit longer of a leader of like 15 pound. Yeah, I gotcha.
You got 15?
I got some lighter stuff. I might even mix it up right now to bait to some lugworms or something like that. And then when the tide drops, start throwing the spoon. And you think that's yeah. No, that's what I was gonna mix it up. It's all about fishing and getting in the line in the water. So
whatever you feel like.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's what's your name?
Jody.
Jody, Mikey.
Hey, Mikey.
Pleasure to meet you. Fish with you. Yeah.
Got a nice leopard on him. Cut bait.
Mackerel. Yeah, that's what Phil was saying. Piece of cut mackerel. Yeah.
But I'm lazy, so that's why I like the grubs or even like the sandworm. The Berkeley sandworms.
You're just casting less. You're saying that's why you're lazier, is because you don't cast as much.
I don't like to bait the hook.
Oh, I gotcha.
That or even like I'll go lure.
Yeah, so that you don't have to keep rebaiting.
Yeah. Just like on the sandworm, they'll take it off the hook. They'll bite the tails off of the sandworm.
Yeah.
So like this, I've got 2 hits already on this.
Yeah, if you're getting hit, have you gotten hits at all? Yeah, Jody said he got one perch on the grub right here, motor oil grub. Are you gonna mix it up? Well, that's what Chris was saying, is that that there's a trough. Yeah, a trough right at the bottom, and you want to get your jig right there, and then pop along the bottom of that trough, in between the waves when there's not waves crashing through it. So the best is to get it to the far one, and then get it to pop it through both. But do I need?
I do. I'm bringing it through. The farther.
But can you bring it through that? Then you let it sit right now into the lower trough. Now I'm in the lower trough. I'm pulling it too fast. I don't want to get greedy. I'm doing a good job casting. I have no backlashes so far. But dude, this thing is casting nice. I'm loving this setup. Good call on the trank, so I'm putting it out here. I'm just cloud 9 right now. I'm having a great time, bro.
All that white water.
Oh, really?
All the way, like to where that first wave is.
You got the spinner, that's nice. What, is that a mag sealed? That is mag sealed? That's Daiwa or what, Penn? Okuma, which one? Okuma Salima, and it's mag sealed, 250. How much? That's the cheapest you're gonna find for mag sealed, right? 200. So Chris right here started colder ice brine.
I know.
Yeah, he's going hard.
I know. I see him going hard.
Yeah, that's why I was just getting the story from I was telling Daryl, I go, Chris is going hard with colder ice brine.
Yeah. Colder ice brine is advanced ice additive. Create your own ice brine. It's for the region of your catch. Okay, it's a Pacific Ocean edition for the Pacific Ocean region, Atlantic Ocean for the Atlantic Ocean region, and the original blend, which is for anything freshwater fishing and outdoor recreation. So I have branded it in a way to where a private angler and a 6-pack boats can have their own RSW in a cleaner way for their ice, so they don't have to add ocean water to your cooler.
Oh, so this is a replacement for ocean water.
Yeah.
So when I do my brine, instead of doing, because I use salt in my brine to lower the temperature, but I always use ocean water. So I've had discoloration if I use fresh water. So with colder ice brine, I can use fresh water, and then that way I can also filter out and replace the water at home every couple days if I'm going to hold that brine for multiple days.
Yeah, and a lot of times people say they don't want their fish down in the water. They would rather it on top of.
Well, I like to have it zero gravity is the most ideal. You know, so you get it with the ice and the water, and so that fish is floating and it's floating upright is the best. If you can get it so it's belly down, how it swims in the water.
That's a really good.
And then you're getting those floating upright and holding it in the brine that way, and then there's no pressure on the meat, you know. But having that water that's with the ice and the water, but that water being with the colder temperature. It helps a lot with
it. Helps retain color, taste, quality, like the enhancing.
Well, that's just all the ice and that whole process is just the brine is part of the process of handling the fish from the moment that it's pulled out in the water to the moment that you're giving it to somebody. That's for me when I'm giving somebody fish. I want to make sure that that fish has been handled the best way possible, and that's all part of the process. So
I was thinking about it right now, and like the way you're explaining it, I think it's when people catch their fish live until it's like within the certain amount of, until it starts creating its own enzymes. You know, the fish, they create their own enzymes on the fish. So like within, like when you kill a fish and it's there, I would think the quality of it would be in a brine for like up to like the 24 hours until it starts making its own enzyme, and then they have to go on ice instead of sitting in like underwater. Because it's the breakdown of the meat, and it happens in the fridge all by itself, which goes along the thing with same thing with halibut. Okay, a lot of people don't understand, why do you bleed halibut? Well, you bleed it to clean the meat. Is when you clean the meat, when you catch a fish, it releases lactic acid into the bloodstream. And the lactic acid, if you don't bleed the fish, is what makes the meat chalky. So it's called chalky meat. And so that's the point of bleeding your fish, is to get the lactic acid out of the fish.
Got it.
You see, and that's pretty known, but it's not really widespread known. You know, I've only had a couple captains tell me this. You know, like Steve from the Freelance in Newport, and you know, only a couple experienced captains know that, hey, bleed the, when you do it, bleed it. And when you bleed it, you got to let it like sit before you put it in the freezer, because the lactic acid in the meat, you got to let it wear off for like, they say a couple like 10 hours or so, and then it'll be good on the meat, and then you can freeze it with that.
So you have the lactic acid, and then you have also the heat of the meat itself on a fish like the tuna.
Yeah.
And that meat's actually hot when after that fish has been captured, you know.
And so because the tunas can regulate their blood pressure like in their eyes, so that's why they can go down to deep depths and still see, because they push the blood into their eyes. That's what tunas do. That's how they're able to see at such depths and go from the top water to the super deep, is because they can regulate their blood, which is they're the only fish that can do that. You know, the tunas. And but yeah, they say that the heat of the tuna will cook the tuna, because it's such a delicacy meat, that right away you're supposed to bleed it, get the blood out and the heat, and put it on ice, which in a deep water ice brine until it cools
And then
down.
if you want to take it to the next level that I want to start doing, is you do the ikejime and you hit them in the spinal. Sorry.
The EKG in the spinal.
Ikejime, shikejime, the Japanese technique, and it's a cord through the spinal column, and then on the salt water, on the ice water brine.
They do that by cutting off the tail, and they find the
you can do it through the head or through the tail.
Right.
My buddy was doing it down in Mauricio, down in Baja, and he was doing yellowtail. He said it's easier through the tail.
It is.
He was doing his stuff on the tail, and then it's better to have the snow ice, you know, that real spine stuff, and do it that way. Did you bring any of your? You got some of your product here today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me. I'll get some, and I'll use it. So.
Yeah. Well, it's good to finally meet you.
Yeah, right on. I appreciate you always. I always get it's a pleasure seeing your name on the premieres and stuff like that.
You're one of the very few that create their own brine. Like there's some cantinas, there's punkeros down there. They know what's up, you know. But this is a more quality brine for an advanced angler to have our own RSW and our own tackle box that's super versatile and compatible for what we do.
Got a pescadito?
We got a biter, Phil?
Maybe. He just got a leopard shark, Mikey.
Oh, he hits the same.
Oh, he's getting a little excited. Yeah, so I see you later on your the solo skiff.
Yeah, that's what I got him on the sport boat.
Yeah.
Kind of learned the gig on that, you know, got those couple on Sea Adventure 80, and then learned how to do that, and then I still can't believe that whole experience with the solo skiff. I mean, you've seen it all, but that guy JR, because I met him the year before I was up there just for halibut fishing and rockfish. I didn't even know that there was tuna up there also. And then I see heads on the fish cleaning station, bluefin heads. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Then I go out there fishing, and when I come back, and I see some nice boats, Grady White's going out there. Like, these guys aren't just rock fishing, you know, they're the real deal. And then when they came back, the one guy said they had gotten one on the Cedar Plug troll.
How close was that? How close was that?
That was from 5 miles from the shoreline, and maybe 5 or 7 miles north of Leffingwell Landing, where I launched from, and then maybe. Gotta get more batteries for the GoPro. Surf is still pumping. It's making it for challenging conditions. It sounds like I'm not that well versed in surf fishing. There's a lot of guys out here, big turnout. It's been really nice talking with everybody, hearing some stories, capturing some of the stories on film to share with everybody else. Bill with Guadalupe Island. A couple perch. I saw croaker, corvina, croaker. Maybe it's a croaker. One of these guys had, oh, if he gets the drone going. Oh, he's gonna draw bait. He's flying a bait out there. Looks like on a 3-way swivel.
It's not connected with the airport. Yeah, it's connected with the airport.
Oh, it's on that reel right there.
What's it called?
Arrow.
level.
Dude, take it out. Got your tank many and use it for the bluefin.
Right? Drop it right in the middle of the foamers and see right where they're at. Yeah.
Just carry a flying fish out there. Forget the kite.
I have a little drone DJI with it, but this thing is set up really nice for
Made
it.
for fishing?
Mine's not. Mine has an attachment. This is like, it seems like it's made for it.
Yeah, right?
Drone fishing. That's a big boy drone too. Look at this guy's water skiing. I have not seen that before. He's doing 50 or 60, huh? Yeah. You seen that before?
Yeah.
That guy's out here all the time?
They go all the way to Catalina. It's like a competition.
Yeah, you've seen it in lakes. Yeah, you don't. That's what I'm saying. You don't see that out here.
Where's all the shells? They're all down at the bottom.
You don't have to pull them all out. No, I just want to see a couple of them. I want to just see a couple of them. You don't have to pull them all out and get them all sandy again, because you don't want to, yeah. You don't want to get them sandy and then put them back with all the food. Very nice. Good job. What's your names? Amber?
Naomi.
Oh, sorry. Naomi?
And Amelia.
And Amelia. I'm Mikey. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Robley.
Yeah, take care, man.
Yeah. Appreciate you watching the videos and everything.
All the time.
Yeah.
When I'm going to bed at night, I turn them on, and my wife's like, turn it down, turn it down.
But she's a fisher lady, your wife? That's cool to hear that you guys can fish together.
I started taking her in 2022.
Uh-huh.
And our first trip that we go out on, and I've been trying for a couple of years now. She's got a 211.
For bluefin, you wanted to catch some bluefin?
I want a cow.
Yeah, you wanted a cow.
I have probably 15 or more bluefin between 165 and 193.
How many years you been fishing the bluefin for?
5.
5 years? How many trips a year do you go on?
A lot. A lot.
Every weekend during the season, pretty much?
No, probably once or twice a month if we can.
During the season?
Yeah, but we try to get out on
for the
like
last 5 years.
Trips. We really like the Islander. I heard they just sold it.
The Islander.
I don't know who they sold it to though. I like it because that one has staterooms and they got an awesome chef on board. Usually take 26, 28 people.
So you went on your first trip with you brought your wife on her first trip on the Islander, and she got a cow on the night jig?
Dude.
First drop?
1:30 in the morning. No, we had been up all night. All night. She got on a 400-gram rip roller on a
on the drop?
On the drop at like 400 feet.
She thought she hit the bottom?
No, I was standing right next to her.
You told her just whine?
I said just whine, just whine, just whine, and then it fanned out real high. And it took forever to bring it in.
What kind of reel was she on?
The Penn 16 BISX.
16?
Yeah.
And that was good enough for 211?
Dude, we had 80 pound Izor, that meter
80 pound.
With a 100 pound shock leader, about 25 feet for mono, with 2 of those big number 7 mustad hooks at the bottom. Took her about 45 minutes. It really didn't.
Just 2 hooks on the bottom. On the, is that how you like to fish your jigs?
Yeah, most definitely.
And then do you do movement on the way up, or is it just straight drop and straight grind?
I've only ever caught like 2 or 3 fish on the way up. I need to take my reels to Cal's because they can put a higher gear. So when you're reeling it up, it comes up a lot faster. So
you
bites.
fish the Viz X too?
Yeah, I love those reels. Never had a problem with them.
Right on.
Yeah, well, hey, take care.
I appreciate it. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you, girls. Good to see you. Yeah, see you out fishing, enjoying the beach. See you later. Got Robley in the house. Here we go. We got, so then
got him in the right hand.
Davey right here. That's what, or is it Dave or Davey?
Well, my last name is Van
Oh, I gotcha, yeah.
So I just add the Davies Lures.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But it's David.
David or Dave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Right
sir.
on, Dave. You got some plastics right here. From Dave hooked it up. What do you say for today?
Nobody's got a fish on them today.
Yeah, but I'll put them to use also off my skiff and in San Diego fishing with them.
Yeah,
I like the tails that you did with them.
The harbor should be killer.
Did you get some?
The purple and the mint.
Is your Instagram on? My Facebook page is, I mean, it's up, but it's not up yet. I mean, I got photos of lures, but that's about it right now. I'm still working on it.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Facebook.
That purple one too. Yeah, all of them.
They're
nice.
all like got
Yeah.
nice. We're just starting.
With the
I
flakes,
guarantee you
too?
they'll work good, bro. For sure, they'll work.
There's
good.
just a little
And the tail is good because it's got a lot of action.
Oh, a lot of those will work for largemouth.
Looks good.
Thank you very much, David.
Sure,
I
sure.
appreciate it. Yeah.
No problem. If you catch something with them, I'd appreciate a photo.
Yeah, I'll send it to you when I catch something with it.
These ones are my favorite color here.
The lucky bait here, boys.
Yes, sir.
I'm happy to share with you, Mikey.
What do you got, Phil?
Sand
Oh, Phil put in the work right here. There we go. I guess I know what I'm doing now. I need to tie up my rig,
Yes,
Carolina
you
rig.
do,
Yeah.
man. Look at that. They don't exist there. Those
Thank
are
you, Phil.
imported from Newport Beach just for you,
So what
Mikey.
was your? I was gonna ask you, what was your technique for catching them?
Yeah, I walked over to the guy from Newport Beach and said, "Are you leaving?" He said, "Yeah." And I said, "Can I have those
he brought
sand
them
crabs?"
though?
Yeah, he did.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anybody want a sand crab?
Did you hear what Chris just said? How you doing, bro? What's your name? Mitchell.
Yeah, I met him once in San Diego, I think.
Down, were you fishing on a boat or on the shore, or see you
I was on a
cruising
boat.
around?
I've also seen you a couple other
Yeah,
places,
just
I think,
cruising
yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on, Mitchell. Nice to meet you in
Thanks for
person.
putting out all the videos and everything for us, man.
My pleasure,
Yeah, that's
dude,
the
and
best.
thanks for watching and following along and share, and enjoying listening to me. That's what I'm trying to tell, my story of life, and it's nice to, I appreciate that.
It's easy to listen to. It's fun, dude. And probably you're one of the first guys I started watching for a while, like consistently watching you fish, man. It's so relatable. So it's the best. It's the absolute best.
I don't try to hide any. I'm just expressing myself. So
Yeah,
I
all
love
feel
the
it.
feedback,
Yeah,
Mitchell. I appreciate
we
you.
all feel it, man.
I know, and I feel it right back, and it just energizes me. So thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Bring it in behind me. We're gonna sing happy birthday to Scott. How you doing, man?
What up, bro?
They won't see y'all.
Today is Phil Friedman's brother's birthday. Phil Friedman's brother's name is Paul. He is in Taiwan, and we're all gonna sing happy birthday for him today. Count of 3. For Paul. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Paul. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Hey, somebody got bit. Hey.
Happy birthday.
You sound good luck, somebody gets their fish. We ain't done the whole day. Nice.
Is that Jody? He reeled it in right there?
You've been busy, haven't you?
So much opportunity,
Yeah.
bro. It's amazing that all the people and
Solo skiff?
yeah, I'm still doing the solo skiffs. I still got those, and just fishing and doing everything right now. You know, whatever opportunities pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mean to interrupt the conversation.
No.
I'm out of here.
I'll give you a call, dude.
Yeah,
We'd
cool.
love to have you at our tournament. It'd be awesome.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're having it.
Cause what's your first name?
Charles.
Charles,
Yeah.
right on. Mikey,
Yeah.
right on. And then
I
who?
watch your stuff
I know,
all the
I know
time,
you do,
dude.
and that's why I apologize but I'd love to meet it you in person, you know. And thank you for watching and following along.
yeah.
And it's awesome to meet you. And then you got your own business with fishing.
Yeah.
What do you?
I
what
make
kind?
custom rods.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All different kinds from.
You name it.
So Z's Custom Rods is your
Yeah.
company right here, and how long you had that for?
I've actually only been wrapping for about a year. But
Okay.
It's kind of taken off, so it's kind of nice.
And you do everything from shore rods up to yellowtail and bluefin
I'll
rods?
wrap anything.
And
in.
anything, yeah.
I just started anodizing the guide rings. I was doing a set last night. I'll show you, actually. It's
So is that when there's no ceramic insert on the guide?
no,
And that
you can do it with ceramic and everything.
Like you can change it to purples, like electric.
Oh, colors.
So I'm a lineman by trade, so I mess with high voltage.
Oh,
So you can do all kinds of different colors on your guides.
that's purple right there.
Yeah.
And that one's blue.
Yep. And honestly, it's making it affordable for people that
Get you business.
yeah. Well, no, not so much that. It's just putting a good product in somebody's hand that when they grab the rod, it's made for them.
Yeah.
That is the key.
Then what about any sort of vertical jigging
Yeah. So
stuff too?
I
and slow
use
pitch?
a lot of 310 Rodworks planks because they're a Zeus model. It's anything.
So
yeah.
much.
Is that a slow pitch, or is that
That's
a
a fast vertical jig.
vertical jigging, like
Yeah.
knife jig yellowtail
That's
setup?
how I fish my big bluefin tuna. I use a Zeus
Really?
4, yeah.
What does that go to? The weight?
I put 100 pound on it. But see, okay, the thing,
How big is it? How many inches long?
it's 5.5 or 6 feet long.
And really
It's
skinny?
got like a really
It's
thick.
very
Composite-
parabolic.
composite?
Yeah. Super, no, it's more parabolic in the sense where you can roll that rod over.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is the Zeus model, it'll help you lift as well. So it has that, it has, okay, so I was actually talking with Darren, the guy at 310, and we were going over kind of how the Zeus rod is built. And it's a nice blend of not so parabolic and not enough power. Where your Phoenix 609C, I think it's called, is super heavy, it's very stiff. doesn't jig
What
very
Phoenix rod is that?
This, I think it's the 609C. They rate their rods in which gram jig you can jig with. So like a Zeus,
And line pound test, right?
No, they don't.
Jig and
it's
line.
jig only, yeah.
It's weird.
Not line.
I've seen a lot of people break those rods.
Oh yeah.
Phoenix rods. They're like notorious.
Just snap.
I've heard.
So with Phoenix, you can't roll them over too hard.
Yeah.
If you
I've
go
heard
over
they
90
snap.
degrees, you're asking for it.
Yeah.
Right? Any
Well, it's most
composite rod, if you roll them over 90 degrees, you are stressing that rod out.
That's why I like the UCs.
Right. And so the Zeus
You could
rods,
bend that thing
they
over
have
twice.
a lot of parabolic in the tip, but they have a lot of power in the power section of the rod. So it'll actually help you lift.
It's like super thick down here, huh? Like
Not
the
too
wall.
bad. Actually, not too bad.
Really?
Yeah, that's the
I
cool
would have
thing about
thought that
310.
they'd be really. So they're kind of light then.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, it's that 310 rod is right in the middle of not too light, not too heavy, but this is the middle
medium,
ground.
yeah.
Yeah, this is the middle ground. I love those rods. I fish them all the time. They're awesome.
I've been afraid.
Here it is, right here.
Calico Chris with Colder Ice Brine, getting ready to put it in the man's hand right here. San Diego Fish and Sips. Mikey, here you go, bud.
Thank you very much.
This is the Pacific Ocean edition. It's for the region that you catch your fish. It's an ice brine, so it's a cleaner way for an advanced angler so you don't have to use salt water on your ice, ocean water. This is a cleaner way of making our own personal RSW for our own tackle box. Super versatile, compatible, and easy pour method. Super basic. I've already done the.
It has a little scooper inside here.
No, the cap is so it's 5 applications for a 20-pound bottle, and this is watch, pour it on the cap. So I got a 3-part blend here. Yeah.
So like that much for a
20-pound bag of ice.
20-pound bag of ice.
Yeah, this 12-ounce container here is good for 100 pounds of ice.
He just did a show at Island Fishing Tackle, and he's talking to Sam about it. And right live, what, it was like 10-15 minutes.
I saw the clips of how much it dropped the temperature.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was aware of that. And then the other feature that I like is that I didn't realize with the blends and that it matches because I'm always using ocean water for my brine when I make my brine with ice and then salt water to lower the temperature. This is everything included, that ocean water and the ice feature. Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah.
Bag. If you catch fish, 100%.
Yep.
I mean, that's
no, I'm gonna be using this. I really appreciate it, Chris.
So thank you, Mikey. We've done a lot of research and development, did a lot of vigorous product reviews with big namers in the industry. When we created this recipe, we did it for long-lasting and fast-acting. Our method there is like it drops the temperature super fast, and it just makes your ice last like double the amount in a kill bag. So it's for anything for sport boats.
So then would you say going on a trip for the day, if I want to bring 100 pounds of ice for bluefin for the trip, open it up?
Michael Lamone.
What's up, Michael? How you doing? I was just shooting a little video. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Were you fishing today?
No, I just came here to chill.
Okay, gotcha. Have you been fishing lately?
We're about to go. I went fishing last week on Monday.
Where at?
22nd Street.
Off of one of the boats? Or the docks? Any luck?
Yeah, 4 big bass.
Nice. Spotties or sandies or sandies?
Sandies or calipers.
What were you throwing?
I wasn't throwing nothing, I was using bait.
Underspin?
Live anchovy.
Live anchovy?
Oh, nice.
How do you manage those?
They're huge schools. They're huge schools.
You dip net them?
No, that's a sabiki.
Sabiki anchovies inside the bay. Grandmaster right here. Yeah, that's impressive, bro. I know that is what it's all about. One of the few. How small do you use the smallest sabiki?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the hardest time. Are you snagging the anchovies, or you're able to? They bite it. Do you have to chum?
Yeah, you're gonna have to chum little pieces of bread. Chum it.
Oh, okay. And put bread on the hooks too?
No, you want to cut up shrimp, like really, really small.
Shrimp?
Yeah, and then you put it on the hook.
Okay, so you chum with bread, shrimp chunks on the hook, and you can catch anchovy on a sabiki.
It's either anchovy or smelt.
Okay, gotcha. Right on, Michael. Thank you for the info. I'm learning a lot right there, bro. That's smart. That's a good. I know. That's why I've seen him on the video. He's a good fisherman. Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, bro.
I'll see you soon, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's get together.
I met all these people through Phil.
Yeah, good group of people.
Chris, Halibut Man, all these guys through Phil.
I don't even think I got a fish on video today, but it's all good. We're out here fishing, networking with the community.
Right.
So
that's what it's about.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, living the dream. That's it. That's all for sir. We're in Sunset Beach.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep,
That's it. That's all for Sunset Beach. Friedman Adventures.
Surfside.
He calls it Surfside. Sunset Beach with Friedman Adventures. Living the dream out here. You.